Okay, kids, let's say, fight COVID.
Fight COVID!
Good morning, this is Grace from the Philippine Nurses Association of Pennsylvania. We're standing in front of Bethlehem Baptist Church in Spring House. And we are volunteering and ready to give vaccination to the community in Montgomery County and other areas. As you can see earlier, there were kids that came. Their mom brought them because they know how important it is to get vaccination. We need to eradicate this virus.
This is the first time for me in this church, even though I live only 5 minutes from here. And it's a nice church, and the people who are even volunteering, they just didn't know what to do. So it was good that the Philippine Nurses Association member came earlier and helping them out. And you can see that because it's for the good cause, that you can see immediately they're building a good relationship amongst them and having a good fellowship. So even when I came in and start setting up, and everybody's just asking each other and what to do, and so it was pretty easy places to build that relationship and have a fellowship same times. And I think for that it's great. And we even have Montgomery County volunteers that white couples who are doctors and nurses, and whenever we need pediatrics vaccination effort, we ask them. They're so happy to come out. So we got a whole mix of races working together for vaccinating folks. And today, one of the first people there who were getting vaccinated were children. And so I was so happy to see one families, white kids and the white families, and the other families are black families, and for the kids. And so he said, what a great place to see that kind of settings and for the vaccination, and not only children but also adults also.
Come on back.
Come a little closer to me, okay? And I'm going to tell you everything we're going to do. So I want you to make this arm. Oh, all done, all done. Let me put a Band-Aid on. Hold your sleeve.
You're going to have to hold your mom's hand.
I'm used to shots.
This is going to be and here we go. And let me put a Band-Aid. Oh, did you?
Good job.
No, I didn't feel it either.
No, just go on the
Huh?
Today is very good. We had a good turnout. We have a combination of adults and little kids. So, by the way, my name is Lynn Javier, a member of Philippine Nurses Association, and now Asian Coalition member as well. So we're sort of like branching out from the Jaisohn Clinic, and we've been doing other clinic from like churches and communities, including outside the Asian population and the Asian community. At one point, we did the the Latinos in Northeast Philadelphia, and that was great as well. Today we have 13. We were expecting 142, but people get busy, and most probably and hopefully they get vaccinated somewhere else.
How was
The kid, that they were so fit. We had like 3 crazy kids. They're cute. So they did well. It's just like little dramatic, little over drama, but they did well. So we know, like in school, you can control adults, but it's so hard to control the kids, especially keeping their mask up. So it's very important that the kids should be vaccinated, and I wish that we could have more education regarding that. So we should have at least 100% compliance, especially with the children. You know how they run around and forget that they have to wear a mask, and they touch each other, they like wipe their noses, and no matter how much you force or implement or educate them, it's still they're kids. You can help them.
My name is Dr. Darren DeVoe, and I'm the chairman of the trustee ministry here at Bethlehem Baptist Church. Today we have the opportunity to be a host site for the distribution of the vaccine for residents of Montgomery County and afar. We have the privilege of being able to be a force in helping to mitigate the challenge of COVID. So as we distribute this vaccine today, we are contributing to herd immunity. We are actually being able to enhance the life of members of this community, and we're thankful that we've been given this privilege. Without question, this nation and this world needs everyone to get vaccinated to ensure that we reach herd immunity, as well as safeguarding all that are around us.
But one case, I was talking to a gentleman about the why did it take so long for him to come for vaccination. And he said initially he was busy. And then I had to talk to him about the vaccine options and explain pro and con. But obviously, we cannot tell them one over the others. And so he ended up getting J&J. So I said, okay. Again, why so long? Waiting for the vaccinations, and only then, as he was getting vaccinated, he told me that recently he lost his wife, and because it's a young gentleman, he's got to be mid-30, and he said about 6 weeks ago that he lost his wife, and through the COVID. And that kind of forced him to be vaccinated. But what's sad is it took that kind of a tragedy for him to come forward and getting vaccinated. And he said they talked about it, but they didn't have enough trust, and so they used their job and being busy was as an excuse not coming forward.